probably rules on when to move up to a booster seat, aren't there?
Rear facing, forward facing? I think I have it right.
Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Don't think you know. Know you know. Go to safercar.gov/the right seat.
I know my child's in the right car seat, or else I wouldn't get in the driver's seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
Little roller up along first. Behind the base. Against blockbuster. Here comes 9 in the next win. See you in Pittsburgh. Can't wait. Ah! All the man is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. Looking, throwing in the end zone.
You're tuned into Game On with Josh Silverberg. Talking all things sports. It's
Game on! Yeah, game on!
Game On, right here on the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
Oh, there we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. This is Game On live on the Worldwide Sports Radio Network, joining you every single Tuesday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live right here on WWSRN. You can check us out on worldwidesportsradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Alexa smart speakers, and so much more. I'm sorry for the delay. I got my old computer back. So I was just trying to update everything like that. I am your host, Josh Silverberg. Of course, my co-hosts will come in now. My father, Nelson Silverberg. Here he comes. He's in. He's here. And then, of course, on the board, Speedy P. There he is. Speedy, you were a little late getting me in tonight, huh? What happened?
I left the overlay up.
I was like, what's going on?
I put you in and left the overlay up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was me. I was everything like that. But first off, Dad, how you doing? Everything good?
I'm doing good. I'm glad, usually, can we just change it to like Josh Silverberg and like friends or Josh Silverberg?
No, so I reached out to the person for the audio. I'm waiting for the audio to be done. I'm waiting for it to be done. Okay. So I'm waiting for it to be done. Your name will be in it, and Speedy's name will be on it too. So don't worry, everybody's going to be involved.
Some of the guys that aren't as important.
Yeah,
like that,
okay.
like that.
Speedy, how are you? Everything good?
Yeah, doing well, man. How are you?
Good. No complaints here. Another day. Summer is winding down. So that means football season's around the corner. We'll talk a little bit about the NFL a little bit later on. We'll talk a little bit, of course, about baseball. We'll get into the Mets. We'll get into the Yankees. We'll get into the whole thing. And then, of course, right before we went on the air about a half hour ago, breaking news is that the Los Angeles Dodgers have put Edwin Diaz back on the IL. So
it's cockfighting then.
Yeah, they're not. They said that it's believed to be upper body, not to his elbow. That's all they are disclosing.
His brain.
That's what I was gonna say. His brain. So much right. So we'll get into a little bit of the baseball. We'll talk about the Dodgers and what's going on with them and the disaster that is of Edwin Diaz and Kyle Tucker and everything. And then, of course, later on we will discuss. We're gonna get to some speedy. We're gonna get to some amusement park conversations as Disney had some announcements they made, and Universal Studios is making some changes as well. So we're gonna get into all of that.
Maybe I'll have to whip up a graphic for that.
You might. You know what? I was thinking that. I think we're gonna have to have. It's gonna have to be called Park Talk.
Okay.
Park Talk.
I made you this one since you already said disaster.
Oh man, look there! You see that, Dad?
Where is it? I don't even see it.
Look at the screen.
Oh, yes, there he is. That's right.
That's me. That's me
right,
yelling at
that is
David
you.
Stearns. That's me.
That's your
Yes.
favorite word.
That is.
Mitigated.
Well, Edwin
thought it's
Diaz has been a
unmitigated.
mitigated disaster.
That's an unmitigated disaster. Mitigated disaster. Okay.
Well, Edwin Diaz has been that's being generous with those terms. And we start off with the Major League Baseball talk and the conversations that is, and all the conversations have been about where are the Los Angeles Dodgers right now? Where are they in regards to the slump that they're in right now? Is everybody all in? Is the time passing them by with everything like that? We're seeing Mookie Betts is starting to get on the down end of his career the last 2 years now. Freddie Freeman's still having a very good season, but not to the Freddie Freeman we're used to. Ohtani's been injured and then not injured. And, Pete Crow Armstrong's probably going to win the MVP this year and unseats Ohtani for that. They trade for Skubal. So Skubal's been...
Good.
What would you say? Good, subpar?
Good, but not his standards.
Yeah,
Right.
not to his standards.
I haven't supported him though. I mean, he hasn't. But yeah.
And then of course you have the two disaster signs that they had this whole season, and the Dodgers are the Dodgers are when they get a player, that player instantly becomes great, and.
Not so much with their bullpen guys, but yeah, that's.
Oh, the bullpen guys, they just said they get Tanner Scott, he sucks, so we'll get Edwin Diaz. But you know what I mean? So, meanwhile, Tanner Scott's actually having a good season, so they should just bring him back in the closer role. So I don't know why, but Kyle Tucker and Edwin Diaz, who were the two prominent free agents in Major League Baseball this offseason, best closer in baseball, people said. Best hitter on the free agent market. Some people had him as a top 10 player in baseball, top 5 in fantasy just 2 years ago with the Astros. With the Astros, people were doing that. And he had a very mediocre year with the Cubs last year, right? He was okay. He wasn't great.
I think Bichette's always was a better hitter than him.
Listen, I just go by what people are saying.
I'm just saying. And who was the team that lost out on both of these guys?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, you wish. Who was the one team that just?
Oh, the New York Mets.
The New York Mets lost out on both of those guys.
Oh, having said that, it's been Dave Roberts did not want to play Kyle Tucker the other night at home because of his home statistics and how the crowd gets under his skin. That's just me changing I'm paraphrasing there. But they boo him constantly. That's why he hasn't really played him at home. And then he plays him, obviously, they're on the road in Colorado. And it's just like he can't even catch a regular routine fly ball. And I believe he's won a Gold Glove.
I mean, if LA fans are booing you, you gotta suck. Because LA fans are like the biggest, we don't care fans.
I'm trying to figure out if he's won a Gold Glove. I don't know. Has he, Speedy, if he's won a Gold Glove? I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Because
I don't think that's a meaningful award.
Yes, 2020. You're right. Yep.
Oh, he did win one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's a mess. He's a mess right now.
But the Gold Glove is not. The Gold
No,
Glove's
it's not.
really
But the point is, he was still a very good, above average outfielder. And he dropped a routine. I mean, he looked uncomfortable when the ball went to him. He started to bending his knees, crouching down, and he just dropped it. And he just dropped it.
Was he always a right fielder, or was he a left fielder with the Cubs? Was he?
I thought he was a right fielder with the Astros.
Was he?
He was always right.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he was a right fielder with the Astros, and then the Cubs tried him in left field last year.
Yeah, I thought he was a left fielder with the Cubs. Yeah.
Well, no, because they had Suzuki in right field last year.
Okay.
That's why they tried him in left field last year. But he's always been a right fielder with the Astros.
He looked terrible on that play.
I mean, it's clearly he's. I mean, what is it? One analyst flat out said they need to send him down to AAA for a week or two just to get his head straight, and then come back. And I
Yeah,
said they're
yeah.
out of. I said if you think they're setting him down at $250 million, you're crazy. Do I think they should set him down for a week? It sounds crazy. It sounds far, but it's really not, because what you do is you're getting a guy who's clearly in his head right now. You get him out of the elements that he's in right now for a week or two, just to clear his mind, get back to just doing what he needs to do to figure
do you
himself
think
out.
Kyle Tucker is going to go down to the minor leagues and go like, oh yeah, this
if
is
he doesn't
really
want to play in front of
relaxing?
Dodger fans, he will.
You know what I don't think was fair though? He muffed the ball, but then they argued that he didn't run hard after the ball after he muffed it.
Well,
And I looked at the play, and that was it. Once he missed the ball, that was a flat double right away. There was nothing he could have done to stop that from being a double. So I understand he should have caught the ball, but I think the media was a little tough on saying, "Oh, we didn't run hard after the ball."
No, he's one of the highest paid average annual value players in baseball.
Sure,
He got the biggest
that's
contract
right.
in the offseason. And he turned
The
down.
Dodgers' fault. That's the Dodgers' fault.
Yeah,
That's not
no,
his fault.
I was saying he turned down going to the Mets and the Yankees and re-signing with the Cubs to join the Dodgers. This is what he did, and he, you know, a lot of people have said in the past about Kyle Tucker is, from what I heard last year in the offseason, is his head all in the game of baseball? Is he all in the game of baseball? Because people wonder, he's not like a Vladimir Guerrero or one of those guys that, like, you know, where those guys, they just, you know, I know Guerrero's not having a great season this year. It's crazy. He hasn't hit a home run since last year at home. Guerrero, I don't know if you saw that number. That's nuts. You know, Vladimir Guerrero has not hit a home run at home since last season in the World Series.
What?
Yeah.
He hasn't a home run
At Rogers Center this whole season. Nope, at home. Nope. But
that's pretty.
But
pretty amazing.
But the thing is, like, you know, you people were wondering, is his head all in on the game of baseball? People were wondering it. They were questioning it. I'm not saying that that's the issue right now, but clearly, like I said, he was okay with the Cubs last year.
Yeah.
But now we're starting to wonder, was it maybe the confines of playing in Houston in that short porch in right field? Did that help Kyle Tucker's push the numbers a lot? Was that's something I think people need to start to think about in that aspect of it. I just don't, because to me, I view, I mean, I'm looking at the numbers from last year. I mean, this year it's just, I mean, he's not even going to break 20 home runs. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. He's great on the road. He's good on the road.
Let me see.
Look at his splits, his rodent.
I mean, it's really kind of interesting, because if you look at Kyle Tucker's numbers in his career, the most home runs he's ever had in a year is 30.
Yeah, he's a good hitter.
Yeah, I think people. He was a big stolen base guy too.
Can't put I don't know. So what's batting average? 280. He's like a 285 hitter with 22, 23 home runs. That's what he is. That's a really good hitter.
Let me see. Home road splits.
His road splits are.
No, his home splits are going to be awful. I might even.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, he's a OPS, I think, in the league at home.
I want to get the combined. That's the pain in the butt part. It won't give me the combined. I got this game and this game and this game, and I mean, come on, just give me what I need. Oh, here we go. Okay, finally I got it. Yeah, his home this year, 2 home runs and he's hitting 189. On the road, he's 9 home runs and he's hitting 269. So I mean, that's not even, you know. I don't know. I'm just not.
I mean, if I look at his numbers, he's had 7 real seasons. Like, let's say 7 real full seasons. He's batted over 280 3 times. He's batted under 280 4 times.
Yeah, so look at this.
Are like
here. This is good. So when he was in Houston 2024, you ready? He hit 15 home runs and he hit 320. When he was on the road that year, he hit 8 home runs and hit 254.
Right.
And that's a small. And remember, that's a small field.
I don't have. Where did
That's
you
what-
320 in Houston?
In Houston, yeah, in Houston.
In Houston, he hit that, but not on the. He's never hit over 2. He never hit 290 in his career.
No, I'm saying home and road splits. Home
Yeah, right.
road
But
splits.
I'm just saying he's a good.
Yeah, but
hitter.
then like 2023, he had a weird year. 2022, he had a weird. The split, the numbers. It's weird. I don't know. He's an enigma, as they call him.
His RBI numbers, the most RBIs he ever had is 112. I mean, there's nothing. You want to know something? I'd rather have Alonso, and I'm not even a big Alonso guy.
Well, I mean,
I'd rather have a Pete Alonso in the lineup than Kyle Tucker.
of course,
So what do you say? Of course. I'm just saying he's making $50
Pete Alonso
million
should still be here.
Alonso's
Look at the
making
run the run the Mets are on right now. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Yes, I am. I was just talking about
That would be something.
they're going to make the playoffs this year.
They're not gonna make the playoffs. They're not. Stop. Oh, stop. That would be hilarious. I mean, that would just be. But to me, I feel like this. I'm just I don't know if the run for the Dodgers is done. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the pitching's too good.
Well, that's the thing. Exactly. You're gonna have to go through Skubal, Yamamoto, and Snell.
Right.
You're gonna have to face those 3 twice in a series, and then you'll probably have to play Ohtani or Glass now once, which is like, great. Who's our 4th starter? You know what I mean?
And one of these guys going into the pen, right?
Probably it's gonna be
So it looks
probably
like
Glass. And
Glasnow
who's
one of them is
the
your closer?
who's
One of them's gonna end
the
up being
starter
a
that made
closer.
who's the starter that made the All-Star team this year?
Oh,
for the Dodgers?
Robelski, I think his name.
Robelski's he's in the bullpen right now.
Right.
They moved
so
him
there
there.
you go.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a matter of like Freddie Freeman's hitting 302 this year, so he's still having a good year. Betts is hitting 235. He's dwindled off the last 2 years.
Yeah, he's on the downswing.
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, Teoscar Hernandez is not having a great year. He's hitting 247.
Now,
Yeah, I know. Then the playoffs start for Teoscar Hernandez,
Yeah.
and he turns into freaking Hank Aaron. I know.
exactly.
But it's crazy. Like, you got, like, Andy Paz has stepped up for them this year. Max Muncy has stepped up for them this year. Like,
He's a good player.
35.
Yeah.
35, and he's having a career this year.
Yeah, Muncie's a good player.
The guy that I think of that, listen, he's having a terrible season. He's not having the best season, but when the playoffs start, he's going to be great. Is Tommy Edman. I mean, Edman's going to be a pain in the butt. He always is, because when he gets on base, he's a nightmare to get out and everything like that. So it's kind of like the starting pitching is going to kind of mask.
Yeah, they're starting pitching,
what
and
they're
they got to
doing.
go deep. They're going to have to all go 6. And they all have to, because the pen's not going to help them. But, yeah.
I mean, it really comes down to, like, that's why I thought Milwaukee should have went into Skubal. Because Milwaukee had a legit shot at taking this year against them. If they had Skubal and Mizorowski 1-2 against Yamamoto and Snell, if you could have Mizorowski and Skubal pitch twice in a series, they're winning. I think they're winning that series. They're beating the Dodgers with those two.
The Brewers are always like, let's make the playoffs and see what happens kind of organization. Unfortunately, see what happens always means something terrible. But
That's why Devin Williams pitches. Yes.
They always field a good team. I mean, they're always fielding a very good team, and they don't like giving up. And I understand it. Like, let's say Skubal finishes up the year like this, right? Like, he's good. He's like, 3.1 ERA, 1.12 WHIP. Very good numbers. Now he's a free agent, and now it's time to put up a shutout. Now,
yeah, but I'm talking about. You're talking about Skubal, right?
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is this: if the Brewers had Skubal, okay, and
they'd have to give up. They don't.
No.
They'd have to give up a lot to get him.
Why they could just give up? No, I'm saying at the deadline they should have done it.
Yeah, I know.
And if you look, I mean, Mizorowski's gonna win the Cy Young this year, probably, right? I think at this point he's gonna run away with it. No, I think he's just. I mean, he is. I mean, so you pitch those two. I don't. And you know what? If you give up a good amount to get Skubal, you win a World Series out of it. Listen, they did it in 2008 with CC Sabathia. They gave up a lot to get Sabathia. They pitched him to the ground pretty much, and they made the postseason because of it.
I understand.
You know,
they're going to make the postseason right now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're going to make the playoffs. But if you said to me, if you look at the Brewers. I need to pull up the Brewers lineup. You know,
a good lineup.
The lineup last in the majors and home runs.
That's always what it is, isn't it?
Yep.
But you know what? They get on base though, and they would be a pain in the butt. I mean, they should be a pain in the butt. That's the thing. The problem is, I'm trying to see what the Brewers lineup is. Here we go. So like they would have. So like Terang this year, his numbers are a little down with the. You know, obviously, I shouldn't say little. They're a lot down, but he's hitting more average. You have Jackson Chourio, who's been up and down with injury. He's good. Bauer's is having a pretty nice season. He's a free agent, I believe, this year. Then you have William Contreras, who's having an okay season. You have my father's a big fan of his, even though he has never stayed healthy, but he does like him, and I give him that is Christian Yelich.
Well, his best years are behind him, but he was a really good player. I mean, you're right.
So, I mean, it's like you look at when did they play the Dodgers? Oh, here we go. I had it and I lost it. The Dodgers have obviously the better lineup, but it's a matter of like the Brewers also have a really good bullpen. You know,
it's a funny thing. Like some organizations win just because they've always won. Do you know what I mean? There's no reason like the Brewers should be as good as they are.
No, of
but
course
they're
not.
just used to winning. They're used to winning, and because they're used to winning,
the one thing they do very well is again, like Speedy said, they get on base. They create havoc on the base. They usually have an ace on their team, whether that's you want to go back to with Ben Sheets, you want to go with Corbin Burns, you want to go there. They have an ace, and they have a Jake Mizorowski. But the one thing the Brewers have always done very, very well, they always develop great bullpens.
They're like Tampa Bay of the National League. I mean, the Tampa Bay is the same thing. It's an organization that is used to winning, and they win. They win. They just win. They don't spend money. They don't make any big moves. But they just win every year.
It's a matter of
it's the same thing in football.
It's a matter of, like I said, it's
some organizations just win.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the best record in the National League, right? They have the best record. Did they have? I think they had the best record in the National League last year.
Yes. And they got swept by the Dodgers. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, they are what they are. So, yeah, they're a great organization.
The Brewers always have home field. 2 years ago against the Mets, they had home field. Last year against the Dodgers, they had home field. And for some reason, they don't ever win the series or anything like that. But it's really, like I said, they do a good job. Yep. Maybe we were sold a bag of goods by car salesman David Stearns.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from the Milwaukee Brewers.
Look at him now, man. The Mets are like a juggernaut. They're crazy good.
Did you see what they're giving out? I tell you, they're cashing in on Benjamin Ewing. They're giving out shirts tomorrow with the two of them on it to the first 15,000 fans. Yeah.
They got the best closer in baseball.
Yeah.
Right? They probably got the best bullpen right now.
which is crazy because they got rid of everybody.
They got rid of everybody, but
That's what I wanted to look up. I wanted to look up Minter and Brooks Raley's numbers.
Raley's
Basically,
been
I guess we'll get into the baseball a little bit more with the Mets now, and then we'll do the other teams around the league. But with in regards to the Mets, it's fascinating, right? Because they won 2-1 yesterday. Nolan McLean looked horrible last night.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and I'm like, is he hurt? Like, is he injured? Because he wasn't even close to throwing a strike. I think teams need to stop running on Carson Bench. That's number one. You would think. I mean, Manny Machado is slow as can be. I don't know what he's doing that. Their Cronenworth just got thrown out by a mile.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't even know what he was doing. And then Ewing made the really good play, but Francisco Alvarez actually made the great tag on the play.
Now, was Benj a pitcher? Was Benj?
He was. It was
Benj.
Benj was a two-way player, and
so he threw 103 mile per hour
rocket.
Throw from the outfield to the plate.
I want to see what AJ Minter's numbers are right now.
He's the only one I didn't check. I forgot about Minter. The other guys have all been meh, except for Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes has been okay.
No, Minter's been really good. 8 games, 1.29 ERA for the Twins.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got 5 strikeouts in 7 innings.
But besides Clay Holmes, all the other ones have been dogs.
Has Rarely really been a dog though?
He's been okay. I didn't think Raley was that good as a Met this year, to be honest. No, he's not a dog, but I don't think Raley's been that good as a Met this year.
No, you're right. No, he's been a dog for the Phillies. No, he's been a dog. In 6 games, there's an ERA of 5. Yeah, he's got 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. Teams are hitting 240 against him, but he's got an ERA of 6. 5 in 6 games. In 5 innings.
I mean, let's be honest. He was your 7th inning, 6th, 7th inning middleman. These guys aren't great guys.
Yeah, I think the one that's been surprising is Weaver. I think the one that's surprising is Weaver. Weaver's been horrible. I mean, Weaver in 3 games is an ERA of 9.
Yeah, but I think it's 1 start. He had 1
really bad 3 games. Yeah, 3 games.
1 was really bad. The other 2 have been all right, but he's not Weaver-ish.
No, I'm wondering if because it's been taken out of the playoff thing, it's kind of bothersome. And
I mean, Peralta's been a total mutt.
Peralta's been Peralta. Speedy, you seen those numbers for Peralta with the Rays? It's been brutal.
I saw his first start was atrocious. I didn't see the second one.
Well, Peterson just got David Peterson just got moved to the bullpen. He has an ERA of 4 with the Cubs, which is fine. Yeah. But
that's very Peterson. That's Peterson.
Let me see.
4 is him.
Let's see. Peralta so far in 3 games.
Look at the innings.
6, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 14 in the third, 7, 10, 12 runs in 14 in the third innings.
Yeah.
14 runs in it's not.
He's horrible.
It's not ideal. I mean, he's only in 3 starts with the 7.5 ERA. He's got 10 strikeouts in 14 innings. I think he's hurt because he's never been this bad. He's never been this bad. He's never been this bad. In his career, he's never been this bad. Ever.
Maybe just the stress of pitching for the money got to him.
Possible, but I mean, he's never been this. Even in his career, he's never been this bad.
Yeah, but he's never been he's had 1 great year. Even great is strong. He's not a great pitcher.
2021 he was good.
He's a
2022 he was fine, and 2025 he was fine, and 2025 he was really good. Those 3 years he had 3 good years.
Yeah, 2 of them were good.
How was he in the postseason? Let me see how he is in the playoffs.
He pitched for Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Let's see. Milwaukee. He pitched in 2 games in the series against the Mets. in 2024. Pitched 5 innings, ERA of 5. 2023, he had a start in Milwaukee, had an ERA of 7. And then 2025, he was 1-2 with an ERA of 4.7. 15 innings, gave up 8 runs.
He's a good pitcher. The trouble, I already saw the trouble when the Mets got him, and he immediately started going, I want to resign with them. I want to get an extension with them. Blah, blah, blah. He kept spouting off how he wants an extension with the Mets. He's willing to resign with the Mets. And I kept saying, like, why don't you pitch 1 or 2 times? Let's see what you have. Guys that start saying that don't have a lot of confidence in their stuff. Like, they immediately want the benefit.
I can tell you this. Brandon Sproat has been atrocious in AAA and in the majors.
He's not a very good pitcher.
That's why when Arrow had me on. That's why when Arrow had me on for the trade deadline special, he was like, "Brandon Sproat's going to be great." I said, "Really?" I said, "Out of the 3 guys, him, Tong, and McClain, I thought he'd be the worst."
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch his show because he's gonna say he never said that.
And then Jet Williams this year in AAA. Right now he's on the IL. He's hurt, and he's batting .230 with 9 home runs. So,
how many guys?
God!
Take away Pete Crow Armstrong, right?
Great. Hey, look at that! Did you see that? That's great. You got to look at these pictures, Dad.
Oh, we got one for him too. Don't worry. Now all those dogs.
Oh God. Wait, you got to get one for my dad now. What are you doing?
That's he's the judge. He's the judge.
That's terrible.
Oh, I love That's great. See that, Dad? You got your own little meme now.
I'm on. That's it.
That's it. Now you're good. That's it. But in reality, you know, when we look at how everything is portrayed, and I agree with you on that. It's telling when somebody's basically begging for an extension when they haven't even pitched here yet, and it's almost. I mean, look, when McClanahan gets back from injury, him, Martinez, and Rasmussen are going to be the stars for Tampa. You're probably going to see Peralta go to the bullpen. I think they'll try to avoid him if they have to go to one game for him in a series. But it's like, because Tampa's, what are they, 5.5, 5-6 in the loss column, so they're probably going to win the division. They're going to get home field in the bye in the playoffs. So they're gonna not have to play to. So you're not gonna have to use Peralta till if you get to the championship series. So it's a matter of like say Tampa's down 2 games to 1. Like like if Tampa's down 2 games to 1, I wonder if they're down 2 games to 1, right? Say the Yankees or the Red Sox, right? I with Rasmussen's injury history, right? You're not gonna not Rasmussen, sorry, McClanahan's injury history. You're not gonna use him. Like they would probably maybe have to use Peralta or go like bullpen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
like I said, it's a real risk. Not only can he pitch past 5 innings, but you never know what you're gonna get. He's just so horrible to watch. I mean, it's just horrible to watch him pitch.
And it's crazy too because he really is actually
pitches. He's just.
You know what the sad thing? Do you actually know what the sad thing is? He actually, from what I see and what I read from people, like he actually is such a likable guy.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Like he's a very likable person you want to root for. But he just did really, really, really bad here, and I feel like that's brought him to Tampa, which has made it worse.
It's just you watch these pitches with deep counts to every batter. It's just like torturous. You can't put batters away. Every time they hit a hard ground ball, it goes up the middle. You know, you
think we should have known? Should we have known opening day after he gave up 2 home runs to Brandon Lau? Like, do you think maybe that was like a telling sign of this is how he's going to be mediocre at best? Not that Brandon Lau's having a bad. I'm just saying. I mean, like, to me, I was kind of like, it's just it really does stink because I saw him his last night with the Mets. You saw him with McLean and with Scott and Thompson, all hanging out with all of them and everything, right?
Yeah.
And, like, he was trying to he was trying to help them out and everything like that. It was Scott Thornton and McLean, and he's hanging out with them. He's trying to show them things. And just everything you read, he like invites his teammates over to his house for barbecues and to hang out and just get away from the game for a bit, just to chill. Like the whole Soto Lindor thing, if it's true or not, that he brought them both together to talk it out. Now, all of a sudden, if you know, like Lindor and Soto just don't stop being buddy now, it's like hysterical. It's almost like forced. Like they put them in the team photo together next to each other. It's so funny. It's like hysterical.
That's not real. That's AI. That's not real.
No. That was real. Andy Green possibly taking the Mets to the playoffs. That could be AI, because it really is interesting. Like, and it's not going to happen, obviously. But say some of the Mets
figured it out
playoffs,
before
right?
you had so much time.
I'm saying, but say like the Mets actually somehow do, like say the Mets do somehow make the playoffs. Like if you're David Stearns, you're really gonna sit there and you're gonna tell Andy Green, hey, listen, you could go back to the front office now. Like I would say, like, dude, you took this team like 20-something games under 500 to the playoffs. You're not going anywhere. You're staying where you are. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. I think in the end they're gonna. I want Cora. You want Schilt. In the end, I think Beltran's going to be the guy they hire. But to me, I just think it would be hilarious that if they made the playoffs somehow, Andy Green just gets to go back to the front office as if nothing happened. Like the team was 24 games under 500, one of the worst teams in baseball, top 5 draft pick to now they're in a wild card series. They trade everybody away at the deadline, and you get to go back to the front office. Like, if I'm David Stearns, I'd be like, you're staying as the manager next year. I don't know
what we have, Speedy? 28-8. That's what they'd have to do to have a chance.
I thought it was 26-10.
That only gets them to 83 wins. No, before you came on, we were calculating it.
Oh, were you?
26-10 gets them to 500.
30
I
wins.
still don't even think 28-8 gets them there, but it's possible.
You know what this tells me? They got to be in the American League.
Yeah, the National League's got like
they'd only be 5.5. They would only be 5.5 games out of the wild card right now. If they were in the American League,
I didn't know that.
They'd
but
only
I knew they'd be a lot closer.
they'd only be. I looked it up. They would only be 5.5 games out of the wild card right now. And that's how bad.
Mendoza would still be manager.
Actually, if you want this whole thing is making Stearns look even more stupid. Because this shows me they should have fired Mendoza a lot sooner than they did.
Look, the Mets have won all these games, right? Through it all, Green is still only one game over 500 as a manager.
That's impressive with the team that he's fielding out there. He's got no bullpen.
Yeah, I know.
He's pitching Jeffrey Yan.
9 out of their last 10. I know. But they won 9 out of the last 10.
Hey. You know who's throwing out the first pitch
Jan's
tonight?
Good.
You know who's throwing out the first pitch tonight?
Yes, I know. You told me.
Speedy, do you know who it is?
Say it.
I don't.
Jose Iglesias.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't see that.
OMG is back. This is where don't let us get hot. Don't let us win. Don't do it. No, I gotta be honest with you. If not, again, it's not gonna happen. But if it somehow did, Met fans would be the Met fans would be the most insufferable people to listen to for the next 3 months. I swear to God.
You know, it's funny. In 1973,
all the trade deadline trade-offs, Juan Soto gets hurt, and we still make the postseason.
In 73, they were in last place in August and made the playoffs and went to the World Series in 73.
Yeah, I know. And they should have won it, too. They had it.
They were 1 game up, and they flipped Seaver on short rest, and
Willie Mays got thrown. Willie Mays got thrown out at the plate.
And he was safe.
Yeah, well, you know, he shouldn't have ran though. But
What
yes,
does it say? Hey? Well, he was to say, "Hey, senior citizen." Then, but
I was just guess.
He would say, "Hey," and
Oh
he
man.
was still.
Well, I mean, like I said, to me, I think it's fascinating. And then there's other things going on in Major League Baseball right now, which is you're seeing the Boston Red Sox struggle a little bit right now. Adley Rutschman, since he's been with Boston, we all know how much I hated that trade. Just kidding. Yeah, 1 for 17 since he's been with the Red Sox, and the Red Sox, I believe, have lost. What is it, Speedy? 6 of their last 8.
Yeah, definitely. I know there was 5 in a row at one point.
Yeah, those 5 in a row. It's been ugly. They can't hit still. And everything like that. Nostradamus was wrong. Everything like that. Listen, I still think Boston could be a threat. The American League is just so bad. It's really bad.
Look, you get guys, they're only here for a short time. They got to adjust to a new team. Take a pitcher. Let's say Scooble's on the Dodgers. He only is going to get 10 starts at
So
most.
are we going to get Peralta? Are we giving Peralta a break, or he still sucks? We don't give him anything.
He is what he is. He's always been this. He's having a bad
No,
year.
he has not. He's never been this bad. He has never been this bad.
Okay. He's never been this bad.
Never.
But he's
had ruts in his past.
Bad. He's capable of being this bad. He never had great enough stuff to make you go like, wow, eye-opening pitcher. He just, I don't know. What do you want to say? He's a good pitcher. He played in a massive stadium where you can't hit home runs.
I saw Aaron Judge was swinging today. Saw that.
That's good. Maybe he hit Fried.
Everybody, him standing, Bellinger, get everybody back. I will say this.
There'll be a pop-up in center field, and all of them are just going to collide, and in one mass.
No, don't say that. Oh, God. I will say this.
Don Hahn, George Theodore.
If they get everybody back and they still don't make the World Series, that's just.
Fried's not coming back.
What do you mean? It's a bone bruise. He's fine.
Yeah, sure. Right. Well, how do you get a bone bruise? How do you get a bone bruise?
I don't know.
Did he bump his elbow? No, there's something wrong. That's serious. You don't just get a bone bruise pitching unless there's something serious wrong. There's something serious going on. Is this the second time this year?
Yeah, right, Speedy. Second time this year. He's going to be out for a while.
Well, yeah, he's had it since May 13th, but I think they only put him on the IL like June 1st or something like that.
But now they put him back on it again, though. That's the interesting thing. It's why is he back on the IL again, though, with the bone bruise? That's the question. But this has always been Fried, though. Even with Atlanta, Fried was always like this.
Right. Bone bruises are indicative of something serious. That's serious.
I mean, look, I think the Yankees, I think Tampa's the best team in the American League. I think the American League is absolutely atrocious. I think the Yankees, even with all their injuries, should still make at least to the ALC. I mean, even with their injuries, they should still beat the White Sox. They should still beat the Guardians. They should still beat the Astros. It doesn't matter. If they don't get to at least to the ALCS, because, I mean, especially if they lose the ball, then Boone's got to go. It's that simple. What do you want me to say? I don't think you can give a guy any more chances. And I like Aaron Boone. I like Boone.
Why?
I think he's a good manager. I think he gets the most out of his team.
What has he done?
I think he gets the most because I think he gets the most out of his team when injuries come about. His teams still perform at a high level regardless, and they win every year.
I say if he was the manager of the Mets, you'd give him what's the over-under? Speedy, what's the over-under if Boone's the manager before Josh gives out the unmitigated disaster statements? What do you give it?
Over
think-
under.
We're going to go. The over under would be 130 games before Boone has to go. Boone has to go. He's too easy on the players. He's too easy on them.
I would go over. I would go over on that.
You're going to go over?
I would go over on that.
I think you're predetermining something. He could be the manager of the Mets. I can absolutely. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. If Boone becomes available if Boone, the Mets are going to hire Aaron Boone.
I think there's been eight managers that will also manage the Yankees.
The Mets will hire Aaron Boone. You know that will happen. He is right down David Stern's alley. Analytics guy, does what he's told and everything. They will hire him so fast. You know that will happen.
How many managers manage both teams? I thought it was 8, but it might be 6. I can't remember what the
Joe
exact count
Torre, Casey Stengel.
No, don't say you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss one. You always miss the same one. Everybody misses the same one.
Willie Randolph.
Willie Randolph never managed the Yankees.
Oh no, he didn't mention he played for the Yankees. Sorry.
Casey Stengel.
I said Casey Stengel.
Did you say Casey Stengel? Joe Torre? Did you say Joe Torre?
I said Joe Torre. Those are the first two I said. See who's listening?
Did you say Yogi Berra? Did you say Yogi? I'm not
I didn't
listening.
say no. I did not say Yogi Berra. You're right. That's a good one.
Okay. There's one you'll never get.
Oh God.
How many are there, Speedy? Do you know? Did you look? I'm just curious.
I think the number 6 too, but I don't remember who the other 3
I thought
are.
it was
offhand.
6. There's one you'll never get. Well, there's a few you're never going to get, obviously.
It's 5. It's actually 5. So there's
5. Okay, so you got 3 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty
What are
good.
the 2? One I got. One I know you're missing. What's the other one? Casey saying, "Oh, Yogi Berra."
Oh, I know.
obvious one. One's an obvious one, and the other one I didn't know.
Which one? I know the one. Is it DG?
Yes, that's the.
I know that's the hardest one. That's the hardest one.
Oh man.
We both forgot.
It wasn't Torborg. It wasn't Torborg getting managed. You know.
No, it's a very obvious one. We both should have known it right away because it was only just recent.
Why did I get one? Why am I missing one? Everybody misses that one though.
Who took over for Torborg?
Davey Johnson.
Was it Dallas Green?
By Harrelson.
Yeah, that's it. That's one of them. Yep.
What do you say?
Dallas Green.
Yeah, Dallas Green is the hardest one.
He took over on an intern for Torborg because Torborg.
Yeah.
No, he managed. I think
he managed in '89 with the Yankees.
Yeah.
And then Mets '93 and '96.
The greatest team money could ever buy. Was that the team?
So, yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Who was before Bobby Valentine?
No, that's not the answer.
Okay, forget it then. Screw that.
Most recent, one of the most recent managers with the Mets.
Most recent.
One of the more recent.
Carlos Mendoza?
No. One of the more recent ones. Not the most recent, but relatively recent.
Manuel?
Not Jerry Manuel. No, Jerry Manuel did not. No.
This century. This century.
Oh my God. Mendoza, Miguel Rojas.
Who was after Rojas?
Oh my God, who was it? Who took over for?
It was the guy after Rojas. Oh yes, Buck Showalter.
Oh, Showalter. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I forget. Wow. See, I forget Showalter was. Yeah, that's good. I forget about Buck, but he was here for so short. He was here for 2 years.
He was here like 3 years. Wasn't he
here for 2 years? It was 2 years.
2 years?
Yep.
It was 2 years. He had to work. Yep. It was 2 years. That was it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got Dallas Green, so that's the hardest one. It's not impossible.
Yeah, didn't Dallas Green, was he the manager of the team, the greatest team money can buy?
No, the
manager. Or was that Torborg?
I think that was Torborg. Torborg was really short. Torborg, I don't think lasted a year.
Torborg was brought in to manage the Mets in '93.
40 games or 50. I think George Bamberger might have been the greatest team. I might be wrong.
No, that would have been so that was about the '92 Mets. So that would have been the year before Green came in. The book came out in '93.
Yeah, remember Torborg? He got into a fight with. Let me see. Hold on. Trying to remember who he got into. Was it?
Man, this is exciting radio right here.
Trying to, no, I think he got into a fight with Jeremy Brunitz, Torborg, when he was the manager of the Mets.
No, the wrong guy lost.
I guess, yeah.
They should have fired Benitz.
Yeah, they brought him back. They brought him back.
Ball,
by the way,
foul ball
Milwaukee Brewer, great.
Yeah, I
Jeremy
know.
Brunitz.
He would hit foul balls. Oh, he was just such a pull hitter. He had so many freaking foul ball home runs.
Yep, that's all he was. He was a home run hitter. He couldn't do anything else.
It's dead pull hitter.
Yep, that 2002 Met team. Remember that one? Roger Cedeno. They brought him back. Bad.
Yeah.
Roberto Alomar, washed. Mo Vaughn. Actually, was Mo
We
Vaughn
went
was
opening
pretty-
day
Mo
that
Vaughn was
day.
pretty
We went
good.
opening day.
Yeah, we did. We all did. I remember we went to opening. We went to opening
Well,
day.
I don't think Speedy went. I don't think Speedy
No,
was
Speedy
there,
didn't
but
go.
just us.
We went to opening day, and then we went to Virginia. We left for Virginia the next day.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember we went to opening day.
Yeah,
and
we
went to
traveled.
spring
We
break.
traveled. We traveled.
I remember that. I remember that when the Mets got Roberto Alomar, and I remember my brother went
Loved it.
bonkers. He went freaking bananas when they got Alomar, because right away you thought greatest middle infield defense in the history of baseball with him and Ordonez.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking. And they moved out Gordo Alfonso III. And I remember they had Mo Vaughn. They brought Mo Vaughn in. Who actually had a pretty good year that year.
Yeah, Mo Vaughn did have a good year. People don't realize how good he did.
Yeah.
I'd take him right now.
It was the
I'd take him here right now. He would be the best in the lineup.
Well, the problem was, one, the starting pitching was so freaking bad. I mean, it was so bad. It was Al Leiter was kind of getting into down years. They traded for Sean Estes. He was not great when he got here. Pedro Stasio had a nice year with Colorado. They thought he would do good, bad. And I remember they had the guy. Remember, they traded for Jeremy Brunitz. But it was funny. The guy, the only reason why, from what I remember, was the reason why they took Jeremy Brunitz in the trade was because the guy they really wanted in Milwaukee didn't want to give him up, and that was Jeff D'Amico. And Milwaukee said to the Mets, you got to take Jeremy Brunitz with you if you want D'Amico. And the Mets took both of them, and they both sucked. That was I remember the fight in San Diego when Roger Cedeno pulled out Roberto Alomar's rookie card and told him how ugly he was in the rookie card. They both started fighting in the dugout. That bullpen was so bad. They got I remember they got Satoru Komayama, who they thought was going to be like this next big Japanese pitcher. They put him in the bullpen, and he was awful.
They always got the wrong Japanese player. They always got the wrong Matsui. They got the wrong.
Oh, now hold on. What if Singer turns out to be an elite closer?
Yes,
they did right.
But you want to know something? That just shows. Let's put it this way: the two crappiest Dodger free agents, the Mets were dying to get. Yeah. They had Singer sitting there pitching in the minor leagues when he could have been in the pen this whole time. It just shows how bad they are at evaluating things.
That's
it just goes to show you.
But yeah, going back to what we were talking about, The American League is just so wide open. I don't even know who's what. If everybody from the Yankees comes back, I mean, they're putting them there. All of a sudden, the Red Sox are still in this thing. You know, did they have their run? You got to wait for them to get some guys back. They're gonna get Crochet back at some point. They're gonna get Roman Anthony back at some point. The kid they got from the Nationals, the second baseman, he's going to be back soon. I was saying Baltimore's in the wild card spot, and that would be cool to see Pete back in the playoffs.
I think when we were predicting the wild cards, I think I predicted all of the National League East teams doing it just like this. I had all the wild card teams coming out of the National League East.
You know what's crazy? If you look at Alonso's going to hit. He's going to hit close to 40 home runs, and he's hitting 270 this year. And he's got over 100 RBIs.
Good for him. He should. I'm glad for him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I should have brought him back, but David Stern thought better.
Meh.
David
It
Stern
was time to move on.
Really? Was it, though? I don't think it was time to move on. I think it was just David Stern thinking he was the smartest guy in the room. And
You got to change it.
No.
You want another 4 years of Alonso?
Yeah, because I don't care what happens in year 3 or 4. I want to know what I want this.
I don't think Alonso and Lindor liked each other.
Then you know what? I hate to say it. I'm sorry. Then you need to find.
Say it. Don't say it.
No, because Alonso was here first.
Is that how it works?
Yes, seniority. Don't you know that? The elderly should go first.
So they should get rid of Lindor.
Well, it's
Okay.
You know, it's
I
funny
got
when
no
people.
problem
No. But here's the thing: you could get rid of Lindor, but here's the reality: is who are you replacing Lindor with?
Brett Beatty.
Oh, God! I gotta tell you, Bichette, he's gonna hit over 280 this year. Bichette.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. I got his jersey.
And let me tell you something: he'd still be a moron to opt out of his contract.
He's not opting out.
No, he's not. He ain't opting out. He'd be an
He's
idiot.
not only not going to. If anything, they'll renegotiate it into a long-term deal.
It's possible. He got comfortable.
I don't think he's going to opt out.
You'll see
He
Jazz
sees the
Chisholm on the
writing on
Mets.
the wall.
You'll see Jazz Chisholm here on the Mets.
Oh God.
No. Anybody
These
know
guys
much?
they picked up. They got. You know who's gone? Beatty is gone. I mean,
Oh, I saw today Vientos is getting his rehab assignment ready. And I said, that's nice. Do I even want him back? Jared Young has been awesome. Why the hell would I want that low to be back on this team? I want him out. I want Jorge Polanco DFA'd for next year. If they DFA Frankie Montas, they could DFA Polanco.
they're not going to.
No,
they're not going to do it. They're going to use him as. They're going to use him as the DH.
Who, Polanco?
Yep.
Oh Lord, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. That they're gonna rely on him again.
Well, why DFA him? What's the point? They can get rid of him any time next year. So
because he's trash and he's horrible and he's useless and he doesn't do anything.
He was always trash. I know. He was a terrible thing.
But
I said it at the time.
And then we have to get to our football stuff. But anyway, like I said, I'm curious.
Don't talk about amusement parks. When is the amusement
we're gonna
park
get there.
conversation?
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
We don't have time. The show's gonna run out.
No, it's not. I thought you're right. It's gonna be like we're gonna do like a 4 minutes. Oh my God!
You ruined it.
Now, I want to get Speedy's take
Let's
on
talk
this.
about what everybody else talks about. Let's talk about football and who we think is going to win.
Well, no. The only thing I wanted to talk about in football tonight was this. It's hilarious.
Okay.
So they have season predictions. This was by Pro Football Network's 365 playoff predictor.
Jets.
Oh, you want to know what the Jets record's going to be?
No, I'd rather wait and find out.
1-16.
Wow.
1-16.
Yeah.
Some organization picked a team to win one game before the season starts.
And the team with the best record is at 16-1.
Let me guess.
Baltimore Ravens.
Los Angeles Rams.
Nope. The Ravens. The Ravens.
The Ravens with a new coach. Wow.
They have the Seahawks 15-2, the Bills 14-3, the Patriots 14-3. That's not happening with that schedule. That schedule. The Broncos 14-3. The Texans 13-4.
Really?
The Eagles 13-4. The Bears 13-4. The Rams 13-4. The Packers 12-5. The 49ers 11-6. Jaguars 10-7. Bengals, Chiefs both 9-8. The Steelers 8-9 with the Giants and the Lions and the Buccaneers all 8-9.
Lions 8-9.
The Chargers, Commanders 7-10. Titans and
got
Cowboys.
a really easy schedule. Detroit's got like the easiest schedule.
Titans, Cowboys, Vikings, Falcons, Saints all 6-11. Panthers 5-12. Colts 4-13. I gotta tell you, if that happens, Jets have 2 top 6. If this all happens, the Jets are gonna have 3 picks in the top 10.
That'll be amazing.
I'll screw them all up.
Let's watch them screw that up.
Dolphins 3-4, Colts 4-13, Dolphins 3-14 with the Raiders, the Browns and the Cardinals 2-15, and the Jets 1-16. That's cold.
This is clearly written by a hopeful Jets fan.
That's cold, man. That's
how can you even be? How can you root for a team that before the season even starts?
It was a predictor. It was so. Here's what they did. They did it through. It was a simulator that they did it through, and this is what the computer came back with.
Yeah, but it's only as good as the software, right? So who knows?
Yes.
Come on,
you know.
What do you think the Jets' record's going to be? Since we're doing football,
I'd say max 5 wins.
5-12.
Yeah, 5-12. Okay. Max. That's max. I could see them only winning 3 games with their schedule. It's brutal. Their schedule's brutal.
How's it brutal? They only have one. What do they got? The Patriots twice.
No, because go look after week 1 against Titans. They're the Jets. After week 1, they play the Packers, the Lions, and the Bears 3 straight weeks. Those are all losses. The Browns may probably win at New England.
Wait a minute. Let's just say may win. There were no probably wins on that Jets schedule. If they played Forest Hills High School, it would be a pick-em game. I mean, come on.
They're playing the AFC West and the NFC North. So they
got 3 losses. Oakland,
you got
Denver,
Chiefs, Chargers,
Chiefs,
and the Broncos. Those are all losses. They're going to lose all their NFC North games with the Lions, Packers.
They would be Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's what I'm hoping, and this is actually what I am kind of hoping for. I'm kind of hoping O'Connell gets let go by Minnesota and the Jets sign him. The head coach of Minnesota.
Who's the Jets quarterback this year?
Geno Smith.
Oh, Geno Smith. He's good.
When?
Yeah, he's taking the promised land.
Seattle. He's in Seattle. Come on.
Hold on.
What happened? You can do this in the middle of your own show?
That's just camera.
Oh, my God. Now forget about it.
Take you to the promised land.
Oh, man. Now there's never going to be enough time to talk about Disney World. Damn it. It's that dog. It's that dog of his, Speedy.
Better than these dogs?
Dog. That's right. Oh,
look who's back. The triumphant return.
Finally, we're going to get some action. He's moving faster than the camera can process. All right. You got it. Stop moving. All right. I don't hear anything. Is the microphone working?
He's muted still.
Oh, he muted himself.
He will try to unmute it.
All right, what do you want to say?
Hey.
There we go.
So
What do you want to say?
let's ask Caleb, who is the best team in football? Who is the best team in football, Caleb?
The Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers. That's all. We're going to take it for his word.
Do you think they'll win the Super Bowl this year or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the Jets will win the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
They
Well,
win
the
the
Jets-
toilet bowl.
No, just think.
Wait, what are the Jets?
Think.
Yeah, they're not good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, but no,
All right, say goodbye.
Okay, well, there you go. And there
right.
you go. Special
You look-
guest.
Please.
You got 2 good minutes out of him, and that's it.
There you
Boom.
go. All right, so we're gonna get into our conversation about amusement parks now.
Ah, finally, something I know about.
All right, do you want to say something about amusement parks quick?
Oh,
What do you want
is
to talk
that
about?
me on the right? Is that
Disney and
me?
Universal? Oh,
This is not working out, man. I do not like these.
Is
I
that what
don't
you're
like the
doing in your
look.
spare time?
Well,
Like, it's me and Papa talking about park talk.
they weren't letting me do it.
We got-
That's the Gemini version, unfortunately.
Speedy,
That's
where are
not
you?
good.
Speedy, what are you, the whale?
Oh, did I get in it? Maybe. Who knows?
You gotta clean it up.
Well.
No, Speedy's not a whale.
This is not good.
Really quickly, so if anybody,
Hey, you're gonna make me drop.
okay, if anybody hasn't noticed, see, and this is why. All right, okay, wait. Before you actually have one more thing you can say before you got to go. Is there any last things you want to say? Nope. Is there any last things you want to say? He's upset that he has to leave now.
Oh,
All right.
I'm upset. I look like this in the picture.
Do you want
This
to
is
talk
not
about music?
good.
I can't. What color shirt do you want?
You want to talk about it? What do you want to talk about? All right, then you have to
Oh,
sit
this
here.
is-
Then listen.
I think
Nice day.
Yes, but you have to sit here though.
Hey.
You have to sit
I
nicely.
never wear polo shirts, but I don't wear polo shirts.
Again, I'm up for design modifications.
We gotta clean it up.
So, with all the news that came out, for obviously with Universal Studios, we'll start with them first, and that is the Fast and the Furious ride is no more. Supercharged, that is gone. That junk is terrible.
I love
brutal.
that ride.
All right, but they're in
I
the
love
process
that
of
ride. I was the only one that loved that ride.
here.
DK, I'm Donkey Kong.
This is why he doesn't come on the show anymore.
Eh?
You're ruining park talk.
Ah,
You're ruining our park talk.
Huh?
You're ruining it. Okay. What are you Jew? I was gonna say, what are you Jewish? But you actually are half Jewish, yeah. So, if you actually, it was kind of crazy. So, did anyone have? Well, Dad, you've ridden the Fast and the Furious ride before.
I've ridden it a lot.
You're-
I loved it.
and Caleb has caused the camera to crash again.
Oh boy.
Or as
We
he
have
calls
technical
himself,
difficulties.
Technic Caleb difficulties.
Ah. Have you been to Universal Studios yet, Speedy?
I was there. I've been there twice, but a decade ago.
All right, but it was all they had the 2 parks though when you were there.
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of similar. They had, a couple of coasters, but it's similar.
All right.
Okay.
He
Oh,
said
you
he's
got
gonna
it.
sit nicely right here, and he's gonna listen and not interrupt. So,
We have to set betting lines on that now too.
see,
He really hates Park Talk.
You wanted just a Donkey Kong theme.
He's so funny. It's so funny. Next week, Millie.
Oh. Millie, ready to take over.
We're going to go with the dog. Let's go with the dog next week.
All right. Dog graphic back up.
Let's bring the dog graphic up. It'll look like,
should do a Millie modification, though. Even though you were referencing them in a more negative light.
Look a little like, but I think I got a little Paul Newman going on in this one.
So you're saying I have to...
It's a little different. It's just a little... Josh, for some reason, you get nailed. Nailed Josh. Yeah, it's a little... I don't know.
So basically now I have to try to do a Sting version of you.
Right.
Bring up any content involving that'll be next.
Yeah. Oh, man. Where'd he go? What's going on?
Refresh
Should I go like, you want me to go like, we're on Spotify, YouTube?
No, I'm here. I was just
on,
with Caleb Conundrums.
Okay. I was going to do the closing.
No, we still have a little Disney talk. Disney made their news. They're going to be fixing up a couple of the rides and everything like that as well. So don't forget, at the D23, they announced as well, they're fixing up a lot of surprisingly. Speed, do you remember Figment?
Vaguely.
Yeah, they're fixing up that ride. So they're bringing the Dreamcatcher or Dreamfinder?
Dreamfinder.
The Dreamfinder back.
But nobody knows when.
Yeah, and then
How?
the Yeti's getting fixed.
What?
Yeah, so Disney makes these announcements. It's very peculiar. Disney makes these weird announcements, but they don't give dates.
Yeah, they just say we're
To me,
going to do
I find that to be a very weird. I don't understand. To me, it doesn't make sense because if you're going to announce something like that, give a date specifically of when you're going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
They really didn't announce anything that meant anything.
By the way, we're keeping this as a segment now, right? Like this isn't going away. We're doing.
Oh, it's going to be every week. Park Talk.
Should we do Park Talk every week? No.
Oh man, you love Park
I told
Talk.
your father the graphic is open for modifications.
Yeah, we got a young.
My dad. He looks like a older Bill Clinton going on.
Yeah, I feel like the other one it was more Paul Newman. This one is just I don't know. I feel like that one a little Paul Newman going on.
I didn't even know that was you at first. Yeah, yes, but you gotta fix those.
The other one, I feel like I'm just wandering in the park, lost. I look like a guy that doesn't know where I'm walking. And
you're in Florida. What else is new?
Josh is pointing in the directions. I don't know with that one. I'm a little. That one's not good.
So my thought process is this: is that with the way Disney was announcing things, it didn't make sense to me in the sense of when you're going to make it, because everybody's been clamoring, right, for these changes. They gave updates on, for those that don't know what the D23 is, it's when they have a convention every year. Yeah, all this, they do it for 3 days.
Muppet Monsterland.
So basically, the convention gives all the announcements. I showed my wife this video yesterday. This girl went to the convention, and the guy asked, "How much did you spend?" And she said, "Close to $10,000." Nice. And I was like, "What?
That's nice." They're actually opening up a land. They're opening up Monsters Land next year with no ride.
Without the ride, but they're gonna open up
without
the restaurants and all that stuff.
Just opening it up, walk around, hang out, buy a shirt, go home.
Are you gonna be there when it opens, or you're not gonna be there? Right?
I don't know when it's opening. If it's opening the first 3 months of the year, I'll be there. I'll be broadcasting live opening day.
That is
It's
true.
gonna be a big show. Everybody,
Speedy's gonna love that.
everybody, all the
When
cats,
we get back
everybody
to the
watched
old ambiance of Florida,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Right.
Speedy's gonna start telling you where to stand.
Okay. It's
He
hard
was
to
very
find
upset.
quiet
When did you go home in April? You went home in
late
April.
last day of March, like the last week of March, I left.
Yeah, Speedy
the
was
20th.
very upset when you were.
I can't tell you how many people were upset when I came back. Speedy was just one. He liked it. Did he like the
Speedy loved.
location shots?
That's what was when you almost joined the parade, essentially, that one time.
That's right. You know, I think this time, if I do it again, I'll do it where I'm not even on camera. I'm just gonna like walk around and do like vlogging. I'll be talking about what you guys are talking about, but you know, you don't have to see my face. I'll just vlog you on.
You just
like,
gotta. You know what you gotta do. You gotta
I'll
do
be on a ride, I'll
You gotta
take
do
you
during
on,
like the
like, Men in
during like the fireworks show.
Take you on Men in Black. Go on rides. I'll take you on
Yeah,
rides.
great.
I'll take you on the Haunted Mansion. I'll take you on it. You know, it's no
That'll be
worse.
nice too.
You know.
Get you on those rides.
Well, you know, I said it was funny. One they were asking for predictions before the convention. What will they announce? And it was one of the girls said, I think they're gonna raise prices for Disney season pass holders.
Oh, yeah. I think they're gonna do. It's amazing when you walk around the park how much of it is under construction. Like really, it's kind of crazy how some of the parks, how little there is to do.
You know what's interesting is I always used to think about going when you used to take me back at the end of August and everything because the crowds are very low because schools are back in session and stuff like that. But I think as the years have gone by, it's first off, you're gonna hit one of two problems. You're either gonna have a 110-degree hot, humid, disgusting day, or you're gonna have a torrential rainstorm that's gonna hit you. And you're also now at this time it's hurricane season getting to as well. So when you go, that's why everybody says, "Oh, why is Disney so cheap during this time?" Like, well, everybody's back at school.
Wait a minute. It's still very expensive.
No, it's not very expensive, but I'm saying it's less expensive than other times. The reason is the season. It's first off, if you're going to tell somebody I'm going to Florida in the end of August, they're going to look at you like you got 20 heads because it's hot. And then when it's not hot, it's raining. You know what I mean? That's why when I go to see you guys in February every year, 75, 80 at max. It's not raining. It's not cold. It's nice. It's not, you know what I mean? You go in the pool, stuff like that. You go to Florida, like I said, because I remember those when you used to take me to Disney all the time when I was younger.
You want a great Disney story? You want a great Disney story? We went to Disney on the 4th of July. There was 1985.
Is Speedy listening?
Me, Lynn. No, Speedy didn't come with us this time. Me, Lynn, my friend Mike, and another person went, and we got there. It was 110 degrees that day. We went there. We stayed the whole day, fireworks, right? We parked the car at Epcot Center, so we had the whole crowd to leave Disney to get to the monorail, and then we had to transfer to get to Epcot. So it's like riding the subway. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. And then Mike forgot to park the car. So the parking lot's massive. It's unbelievable.
It's
we
still
got
massive.
to the hotel, back to the hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning. I turned on the TV, and the Mets were still playing the game against the Atlanta Braves. It was that crazy extra inning 4th of July game that, like, the Mets were swapping Roger McDowell and Jesse Orosco. Like, one would play the outfield and one would pitch, because they needed pitchers. And this way, if they don't take them out of the game, it was really kind of brilliant.
It's funny you bring up it's funny you still bring it. And it's funny you bring up the parking lot. The parking lot is still massive at Epcot.
Yeah, the parking lot's massive.
Oh my God,
Crazy.
Melissa! I remember Melissa. We went last year. We took Mom's car. We took the Mustang, and then we park it, and like it was like I remember it was like we went that like rope drop early in the morning, so we were there like all day, and we left at like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then I'm like, I just realized something. I said, I don't remember where the car is.
You don't take a picture? You didn't take a picture?
I
You didn't take a
didn't
picture?
do anything. I did nothing because I said to Melissa, she asked me, she goes, "Do you know where we are?" I said, "I don't remember. I got it."
It's on a freaking phone.
Yeah.
I don't leave my car without taking a picture.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, after that, Magic Kingdom is the most confusing one. Magic Kingdom is a walk because you got to take the parking tram to the monorail just to get into the Magic Kingdom. It's a pain. That's the worst. That is the worst one to get. That's the worst one to go to. Is that one?
Stop calling it the Magic Kingdom, please. Stop calling it.
What is it called?
It's that crappy park.
Oh, sorry. I remember that, and then I remember we parked. I remember we went President's Day last year to Animal Kingdom. And we got there like 8:30 in the morning, and we parked all the way in the back. And there were no spots. There were no spots. And I remember we had a reservation for breakfast at like 9:30, and this guy in front of me for 10 minutes could not do this stupid the check-in crap. And I was just and a line opened up, and I just took the kids in the stroller and I went to the next line. I said, I can't do this anymore.
That's great.
I mean, it was enough because I said I'm going to miss my reservation.
Doesn't it sound like
fun? I didn't know.
Awesome. Everyone
First off,
every day.
Don't ever bring a double stroller to Disney World. It is the worst thing you could do. It's horrible.
Get a season pass.
Horrible.
Just get a season pass. You go there at night. You don't go on any rides. You just hang out. You walk around. You get some
rides. What am I going there for then?
Just relaxing. You go in there. You're relaxing.
Disney's relaxing.
Yeah,
Speedy,
you don't have to go on any
Speedy,
rides.
what are you watching on TV?
Out.
What are you watching, Speedy? The history of Disney World? What are you watching on TV?
No, I don't have that much of an elaborate thing, but I know there was that. I know Epcot had something like that when I last went.
I mean, it was. I mean, I know you don't like this. I think Hollywood Studios is a nice park. I know you don't like Hollywood Studios. I think it's a nice park.
Oh, sucks. The worst. Is the single worst park.
No, Epcot's the nicest. Epcot's the best.
Nicest than Animal Kingdom.
I hate Animal Kingdom. I hate Animal Kingdom because there's too much construction going on and that you can't move anywhere if you have a stroller. If you have a stroller, it's terrible. You can't move. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah, well.
But to me, I mean, if I go back, who knows when? If I go back
on a dime, you'd go back in a
I wouldn't even do Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom. I would just do Epcot and I would do Hollywood Studios for the 2 days and that's it. I would do Epcot. Honestly, I wouldn't even do Hollywood Studios. I would just do Epcot every day. Boom.
What would you do? Why would you go back to MGM Studio? What's it called now?
Hollywood Studios.
Why would you go back there? There's nothing to do
for my kids. Because Caleb loved because his favorite movie's Toy Story. They have Toy Story there.
Yeah, great. Just
sweat.
For my kids. Just sit there and sweat in the area of the park without one bit of shade in the whole park. Just
you know what? In the end, you just do Universal, and that's it. That's it. This is really making Speedy want to go.
I'll hope. Speedy, you're an adult, so you can look at these things differently. You just want to go. You don't have to go on,
Well, in the end, like I said, I'm going back in February to see you, and SeaWorld is on the agenda this time.
We could do the show there. We could get like a table, put up a banner, Worldwide Sports Radio Network, and maybe get a little crowd going. They don't know we're not legit.
Didn't Errol go to SeaWorld like 2 or 3 years ago? Didn't he go to SeaWorld?
I don't think
so. I thought he did. Yeah, I thought he
did.
You
could ask him. Ask him. He'll tell you.
I know he.
He'll
I know
tell
he
you
was.
how he got arguments
Well,
got
two things that are on the agenda.
He did
Kinda
mention
Two
going
things that are on the
to
agenda.
possible, but I don't think SeaWorld.
I would say
He probably yelled at Shamu
Orlando-
for splashing him. He's splashing him.
I know the Magic are at home that week playing the Mavericks, so I'm gonna try to go to an Orlando Magic game. That'd be cool.
That'd be great. We could
And
do
then
that.
I was gonna do the Kennedy Space Center, but then my cousin kind of poo-pooed it and said, "Don't do that." So okay.
Well, if there's a launch, it's cool, but you can see the launches from where we live.
I mean, he kind of just poo-pooed the whole idea. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna like it. So I said, okay, I won't go.
Maybe
I'll do
he
SeaWorld and
has
I'll do SeaWorld and I'll do a Magic game. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to Disney for a day. You never know. Or Universal for a day. I want to do Epic Universe again. That's what I want to do.
There you go. There you could do that. That'd be nice. How far you could walk there from where we are?
Yeah, well,
Very close.
That is the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to the fans for listening and watching us. Don't forget to check us out at worldwidesportsradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Alexa smart speakers, and so much more. Of course, thank you so much to Speedy for doing all that he does. Love the new pictures that he has posted. It's an there.
Unmitigated disaster.
Wait, hold on. Who is that? Is that Errol?
Errol, yeah, because you always say Hail Caesar, then you're an ironist.
I love how it's me and you bowing down to him. That's hilarious. Hail Caesar. Can you post that on the show? You need to post that on the show on Thursday.
I also just made this one for you. What you said earlier.
Nostradamus was wrong. These are awesome. This is what he was doing the whole time, by the way. I'm guaranteeing you this is what he was doing the whole time.
That's right.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah. But thank you, Dad, of course. Any last words anybody wants to say before we sign off till next week?
I think it's awesome. Let's change from Worldwide Sports Radio Network to Worldwide Sports Radio and Entertainment Network.
Oh, okay.
Bring in more. Let's try to get a bigger demographic.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the Lakers sale. It's crazy. We didn't even get into the Lakers sale tonight.
That's true.
With Bob Iger, former Disney CEO, and
Don
Trump's.
Trump.
I think Trump's. Who bought it? Is Bob Iger and Trump's
son-in-law?
I believe son-in-law's brother. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, wasn't his son-in-law? I thought it was his son-in-law.
No, it wasn't Kushner. It was Kushner's brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come out $12 billion. $12 billion.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I want to know because Bob Iger pretty much ruined Disney. I want to know where he got the people to. He ruined Disney World. I want to know where he got the money to get.
Let's just say that he brought them on the track to ruining it. He was the first. Everybody that continued the trend. Nobody.
And you know who nobody gives credit to?
Michael Eisner.
Michael Eisner. People always crap on him.
He was the best. Golden age. That was the golden age.
So, of course, for Speedy PD, for Nelson Silberberg, I'm Josh Silberberg. We will talk to you all next week. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget to check out the New York Sports Loudmouths on Mondays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock, and Snowman in the morning as well. By the way, wink, wink, heads up, I might be hosting New York Sports Loudmouths in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Both of those days.
Yep.
I know. That's it. with Quentin Copels and
Dickie Braggs is the other one.
Dickie Braggs, Mr. Cowboy Yankee.
Yes.
God almighty.
You got to know your co-host's name. You got to practice.
I know who Dickie Braggs. I just know him as the Cowboy Yankee fan. Drives me nuts.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, let's not make it to 11 o'clock, Speedy. Like, can we like shorten the show that night? Those 2 nights, maybe.
Yeah, I'll see what we could do.
Yeah, let's please. I mean, Arrow's not going to have any phone service, so it's kind of
I'll see what we can do. I know you go back to school soon. So.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But I will talk to you all.
Caleb on. Shoot Caleb on for 10 minutes. That'll knock it.
That's his first week. That's Caleb's first week of school. He didn't know.
That will shorten the show by an hour and a half.
That's it for Nelson Silberg. For Speedy P, I'm Josh Silberg. We'll talk to you next week. This has been Game On live on the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
You're listening to the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
Ranger Station, Ranger Station.